Community Profiles with TV Rotorua and the Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust.
Hi and welcome to this edition of Community Profiles. I'm Wayne Douglas. Nice to have you with us and thanks for having us at your place. The whole idea of Community Profiles is to do that, community groups that don't get a lot of coverage or support or finance to help them a little bit along the way. And one of the great works that is happening right here in Rotorua is the Lifelink Samaritans, the Rotorua branch. Kay Brown, we were talking before we went to air about the fact that you wear so many hats within the organisation. We just put it under one hat and you're the manager.
Yes.
The boss.
Yes.
Does everything.
Yes, I've just got my finger on the pulse.
Someone's got to do it, as they say.
Yeah.
Listen, the whole aspect of Lifelink Samaritans, I know from the point of view of when someone's going through a lot of stuff and things that are troubling them, etc., there is always an ear. There's always someone that's prepared to listen, which is where your organisation comes in. Is that fair, summing it up?
Yes, we're there 24 hours a day for people to ring up about any situation. It's not necessarily something serious, it can be something simple where they just need a listening ear. We're non-judgmental, non-critical.
And it's confidential.
And it's totally confidential. Yeah. And they can talk about anything they like. We also run a drop-in centre 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And for people that just want to come in and have a coffee and a chat. And 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we offer face-to-face counselling. Wow. We've got two very experienced trained counsellors.
I would imagine in that sort of work that having helped someone along the way, even as you say, through a small issue or a big one, it's quite satisfying from your point of view at the end of the day?
I enjoy it very much. You meet some very interesting people and with such a wide variety of problems. There's nowhere else for them to turn to in some cases.
Often it is the last time that they can find somebody, but that's where you step in, I guess.
And we coordinate with the other Samaritans in New Zealand, and when we can't fill our roster, we can divert the phones to other Samaritans, and they can do the same to us.
A lot of problems, a lot of people dealing with a lot of things in this much more pressured environment and society we live in. Would that be fair, do you think?
Yeah, financial, relationships is a big one.
Yeah. Grief,
children. Violence can be an issue at times, but one of the biggest ones is loneliness.
Yeah, people getting isolated, and that doesn't necessarily pertain to any particular age group. You think sort of often in some cases it's the elderly, but it's not, is it? It's people left on their own.
It's a wide range
through a separation or a divorce or whatever, through different circumstances. How easy is it or hard is it to be able to tell someone that you're able to help them or steer them in the right direction without having to know everything and give them all the answers? Because you can't, can you?
No, and we don't try and steer them anywhere. Often it's mainly listening. If it's a big issue, then we will refer them on to another agency maybe, or we can offer them the face-to-face counselling if it's a long-term problem. The majority of calls that we get on our 24-hour line are just something that's happening now. And if it's ongoing, then we can recommend avenues for them to
So it's
follow
almost
through.
at a desperation point sometimes, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fantastic work that you do, because I think you made the comment, which kind of sums it up as well too, Kay, and that is that so many times people just don't know where to go, or that there is a listening ear, just to be able to voice it and get it off their chest, as it were.
Well, we all need someone to listen to us at times. But Lifelink Samaritans, it's been around, we're coming up 40 years.
It's been
in
around
August
a long
of this
time,
year, and we've seen a lot of changes and things. We're always looking for new volunteers, so if someone wants to volunteer, they can contact us and we can put them through our training. And it's not a big time commitment. After they've done their probation period, they can work from home.
And the more volunteers you've got, the lighter the load on everybody. I guess it spreads through. Look, we really appreciate what you do. In the time we've hopefully stimulated a little bit of interest, maybe to people who've got a bit of spare time that have got a good ear and a bit of compassion there as well, because I think that helps a little bit as well. Kay Brown, thank you for joining us from Lifelink Samaritans, and thank you for joining us here on Community Profiles. I'm Wayne Douglas, and we'll see you next time.
Community Profiles with TV Rotorua and the Rotorua Energy Charitable Trust.